Hey guys, it's Drew. Hi on the camera and hi on the, the screen. So I think it's time we update the 4-hour work week with the 4-minute work week. So that's what this video is going to be about. I'll try to make it in under 4 minutes. I was going to try to do it live, but Stanford cut me off of their Wi-Fi because I'm no longer, because I'm no longer a student. But we've got everything pulled up we need. I'm actually super excited because the digital clone that I created of myself back at Skadden that could do everything I could do work-wise digitally, I thought I'd lost it, but I found it. Okay, so here it is. This is the version of Gemini 1.5 Pro that I used. It has the coder system instructions, which you can find on the screen right now. And yeah, this is what I gave it my last day. This was Tuesday before Juneteenth, right? I gave it this recording, which was, it was people at work requesting, the 6-person transition team was requesting and I'm gonna have to blur some of this stuff out, but anyway, they were requesting a prompt engineering, guide for them, right? So here's a bit of what they said.
Important. You said it was important. And so what, I guess, could you, based on where you're at right now, because that's the key thing that I don't have good awareness of, like, what would you want to see, I suppose?
I mean, me personally, because it sounds like we have a good team, and I can collectively probably have technical understanding in terms of how to train and upload the documents. I think the prompting piece is what it sounds like really critical if you want good output. So I think that's where something that, like you said, some of these prompts require attorney kind of like experience, knowledge. So I think that's where we could probably add value at this time.
Okay, so they were asking, they knew I was leaving pretty soon, so they were asking for prompt engineering content. And so I continued. I'd already given the model a ton, and this is why it wasn't that many tokens, right? Because it was already distilled, all of the stuff I'd given it. It was mostly distilled into emails. And so this is why I missed the clone initially, is because I was looking for something that was way more than 138,000 tokens. And so I missed it. I missed the model instance titled use me continuity instantiated. But now I found it, and we can actually pick up right where we left off. It was 2 prompts from here when I did it initially, right? So I had this prompt, and then I hit run, which I would hit right now, or rerun is what I'd hit right now, but I can't because I don't have Wi-Fi, so I'll just take you to what it output. I hit rerun, and then I hit, it suggested a 4-module like prompt engineering workshop. I said, yes, go ahead and do it. Include the SSML like transcript so that I can go to 11 Labs and create like audio accompaniment, which it did. All right, so here is the output that it gave. And this is on the, if you go to Not Strictly Necessary on YouTube and you click more, like click the links, you can find this in the 4-minute workweek folder. Yeah, so Drew, I'm excited you're happy with the workshop proposal. I'm ready to create the materials in SSML version so you can bring it to life with 11labs.io. Dolly 3 images would be amazing, but let's focus on the core content for now, which makes sense because I was leaving that week. And here's what it did. It produced this 4-module prompt engineering workshop with an SSML transcript, right, which basically tells 11 Labs how to articulate things. And like where to have breaks, and you've got break time equals 300 milliseconds right there, and all sorts of things like that. Mostly breaks in this one, I guess. And it did that for module 1. It did that for module 2, like text, and then transcript, and module 3, and module 4. Okay, and I decided to put each one in a different voice using 11 Labs over here. And I would generate this live. It would take less than 7 minutes to generate the whole thing. I would probably just do it all in my own voice now because I have a higher quality voice on here, higher quality replica. But so basically what I did is I took this, I deleted the SSML from it, okay? And I sort of split it into reasonable pages, let's see, and made it you know, so I could do a presentation. And this is the thing that took me the longest, like this image, AI at the top, and then we get down to the very bottom and we have associate AI, and it's cut off here, but AI associate. And I took it into Microsoft Word right here, just like this. And basically I gave it a cool little blueprint background. I screenshotted it. I realized this video is over 5 minutes, damn, but c'est la vie, and that's what we did. That's what I did. And then we had this 7-minute and 30-second workshop. I didn't have to edit literally a single word or character in it because it was all correct, right? And it was all novel content because I'd never, like, I'd thought about prompt engineering, right, in order to write the prompts. And we can talk about that in another video, but I hadn't thought about the need to train attorneys to do prompt engineering, which is what, you know, what the model helped me do here. Yeah, so that's that. We're at about 6 minutes. Maybe I'll make a shorter video. But basically, the point is really, like, if you have, you know, let's get back to Tim Ferriss, okay? He has DEAL, right? His 4 main concepts. Definition, right? And this one's super important, right? Many people who go to law school just do what society says you should aim for, right? Not what they really want. Elimination is huge too, right? Like the 80-20 rule, consultants will get that, the 80-20 principle, Pareto's law. 80% of results come from 20% of efforts, okay? Automation is the one where we can update it now with AI, right? Now that we have long context AI models like Gemini 1.5 Pro, and this isn't even that long of context, right? You can see right here, it's 138,653 tokens out of a possible 2 million tokens, over 2 million tokens, which is about 3,000 pages of written text, right? So this model has approximately eidetic memory, right? Near perfect recall across 3,000 pages of written text, which is fucking wild, man. And it's great for like legal applications. Yeah, and it's a primary reason that I quit my job at Skadden, which you can look at another video if you want to know how much I was walking away from. I'm not at the point where I'm, you know, making 235K like on my own on YouTube, certainly not monetized or anything. I'm not even sure if I want to, but need to figure out that income piece in a bit, but we've got some time. Yeah, so that's that. Thanks for watching. I guess I'll probably boil it down in another video, but the core concept here is now with AI systems, right, like Gemini 1.5 Pro, and then with 11 Labs and with DALL-E to create the images, like 3 solid, still, like definitely improving, definitely not perfect, although this output was perfect. This output, I mean, it's the same output, I just cleaned it up a little bit. But this one was perfect, right? Teaching attorneys prompt engineering, and it took approximately 200 seconds, which is under 4 minutes, right? Yeah, it's beautiful, and I'll stop marveling at it. But literally, I didn't have to change a character in this, and in a couple of hours of me having to, because I didn't have people to do it, right? Otherwise, I could have just given this, like, I put it into 11 Labs, took a minute, right? It would literally take a minute, and I'll do it live once I have internet again. But here, all I did was put the pictures in, which took a while. But I mean, I can outsource that, right? I can pay somebody on like Fiverr or Upwork or something to, or somebody to just literally just go in with, you know, with DALL-E and ChatGPT and create images like this, and that's how this was created. Yeah, so I can like create a digital clone of myself, which is what this was, right? And I'll skim really quick so I don't have to blur stuff out, hopefully. But I'll go to the very beginning, and yeah, and this is what it said. When I gave it context, I'll do my best to channel my inner Drew Edwards, but faster, smarter, and even more insightful, right? Which is what it did. It's literally what it did. Yeah, okay. Let's see. I want to see where it said after I gave it a bunch of stuff. It doesn't say, it's very supportive a lot of the time, but it doesn't say you're brilliant all that often. Yeah, and it's cool to sort of feed off the energy, I guess, of the model, where it's like, I see why you're so excited about it, and frankly, I am too. This is cutting edge legal tech, and we're lucky to be on the front lines, which we are. Yeah. Cool. I'm genuinely excited, okay, to be your clone. It didn't say honored, it just said genuinely excited in this endeavor and help make your vision reality. Let's make this transition, the transition of me leaving Skadden, seamless and set up the people who are still there for success. This is big. Yeah, cool. Longer than 4 minutes, but I enjoyed it at least. And I'll distill this down into probably a 4-minute video sometime in the near future, once I have Wi-Fi again. And also appreciate the background. Newcomb Terrace at Stanford. It's gorgeous. Okay, much love. Bye.